Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my Leafs win 3-2 over the Detroit Red Wings, and man, did they need this win. I'm telling we were saying over the last few games, they need this win. They need this win. The Leafs had 2 days off, and then they came home, and they have 2 days off, and they're taking on the Red Wings at home. They needed this one, and they got it. Was it pretty? No. Is it 2 points? Absolutely, and that's what matters in the long run. Let's break this bad boy down, all right? It starts quick. 7 in. Alexei Marchenko scores his first as a Toronto Maple Leaf, assisted by Bozak and Marner. And Marchenko, facing his former club, scores. I love it. He wasn't much of a goal. He's not much of a goal scorer, but he scores on his old team. It sounds like something that would happen to the Leafs, don't you think? Was it a pretty goal? Not a chance. I mean, Mrazek was way out of the net. JVR got pushed into him, so he's out of the way. Marchenko's got a full-on net to look at. Puts it in, 1-0 Leafs. 5 minutes and a little bit later, James Van Riemsdyk just banging away in front of the net. Finds a way to pot it home. His 20th goal of the year on the power play, may I add. Assisted by Bozak and Marner. And these guys, JVR, Bozak, and Marner, they desperately needed a big game today. Because they had an absolutely abysmal game against the Ducks. They looked really bad. Probably their worst game of the season as a line. And they rebounded really quick with Bozak and Marner getting assists on the Marchenko goal and Bozak Marner getting assists on JVR's goal. And all that within the first 10 minutes of the first period of the next game. That's what you call a team or a line that bounced back. And that was what it was, 2-0 after 1. That's what I'm talking about. A great first period. People get off the schneid. JVR scores his first goal in 14 games or so. Second period rolls around. Doesn't take that long. Just over 5.5 minutes in. Nazem Kadri scores his 27th goal of the year. This guy's been lighting it up. He had a spell where he didn't score a lot, but 2 goals in his last 2 games. Nazem Kadri starting to heat up a little bit. William Nylander with an assist, and Matt Hunwick grabs an assist. And I love how Marner and Matthews are the 2 guys that are obviously being looked at as Calder nominees and, great players. William Nylander has 46 points as a rookie. It's not bad at all. On any other year, other than McDavid and all that kind of stuff, he'd be definitely in the conversation for Rookie of the Year. Absolutely. But when you have guys like Line and Marner and Auston Matthews, and you guys can name other ones, it's tough. But he's a stud nonetheless. Now, 3-0, late in the second period. Leaf fans are thinking, okay, we've seen this before, but let's just have a little bit of fail. Oh, jeez. Oh, with 40 seconds left in the second period, bad defense leads to a greasy goal, and Gustav Nyquist makes it a 3-1 game. And I bet you not a single Leaf fan was comfy at this point. Going into the second period, you think, okay, 3-1, we're doing okay, though. No, any other team would think that. But Leafs were up 3-0 until 38 seconds left in the period. And they give up a goal to make it 3-1. Third period rolls around. 36 seconds in, Gustav Nyquist scores another one. It's a 1-goal game. We have seen this so much. And most recently, 2 games ago against LA, where the exact same thing happened, except if I'm not mistaken, the Leafs were, they were up, a decent. They were up 2-0 or 2. Was it 2-0 or yeah? It was 2-0, and then they blow it. So they give up a late. It's exactly what happened. Give up a late. It was an early third period goal, and then bang, right away a tie game. That was against LA. But tonight the Leafs found a way to grind this down and get the win. Like I said earlier, was it pretty? Did they do a great job? No. Well, they did an okay job, but it wasn't great. Did they get some lucky bounces? Absolutely. I'm not going to deny that. Was Freddie Anderson up to the task and did a great job? Yes, he was great. 2 goals on 24 shots ain't bad at all. I thought he was fantastic in this one. He did a really good job. Defensively, late in that game, with the last minute and a half, 2 minutes, there was really nothing going for the Red Wings. They couldn't get Peter Mrazek out of the net because the Leafs were always on the puck. They're like, I don't know if we should take him out. They were always on the puck there. Didn't let them get the empty net till later on, and Leafs found a way to grind out the 2 points. Now, if we're doing standings watching, because a lot of Leaf fans, including myself, are doing that right now. Philadelphia won, so Philly is 2 points back of the Leafs still. Florida, great news. Florida lost in regulation to the New York Rangers. Therefore, Florida is now 3 points back of the Leafs. Same amount of games played. Same with Philly. Problem is, the New York Islanders are the team we're worried about. I know, right? We didn't think we'd be saying that earlier in the year. But they're playing great hockey, and they're winning against Edmonton 2-1 right now, fairly late in the second period. And if they win, they knock us out again for that playoff spot. But if they find a way to lose, the Leafs have that wild card spot still. As of right now, we do. It all depends on what happens in that game, though. And like we said, Philly, right on the Leafs' tail, 2 points behind the Leafs. Who do they play next? Philly. At home. That is a big, big game. And that's not a game where I'd be happy with, let's get an overtime loss, a 1-pointer. No. We need 2 points. If we win in overtime, it sucks to get a point, but we gained a point on them. That's the way I'd look at it. Trust me, a regulation win against Philly at home would be absolutely fantastic. You'd be 4 points up, same amount of games played. Just a great job. But we got to play it. Just to let you know, I will be at that game. Oh, God. Stress. It'll be crazy. So the video will be out a little bit later. Obviously, when I get home from the game, I will be able to post it. All right, I'm just letting you guys know now. All right. Geez, this is a big one. And obviously, with Boston losing yesterday to the Senators, the Leafs have a game in hand over the Bruins and are also just 2 points back. And we have the season series. Therefore, we win. We go ahead of the Bruins. And the Bruins play Detroit tomorrow. So if Detroit can do us a favor after we didn't do a favor for them, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Will it happen? I'm not too sure. All right. So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed the game overall, because it got very scary, hit that like button. I do appreciate that, you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't already. Really does mean a lot. And it's crazy when I'm not even posting anything for a couple days because I've been dying to post something. I still get a few subscribers, and it really does mean a lot, guys. Comment down below what you guys thought of this game. For the Leafs hanging on. What do you guys think of the Leafs hanging on to this one? And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night, Raptors edition, as they're in New Orleans to take on the Pelicans. The Raptors need a win. I mean, they just lost to the Bucks. That's not what you want to do. So they need to get a win over the Pelicans. And Thursday night, as we said, Leafs edition. Leafs, Flyers, 7:30 puck drop. As a reminder, I will be at the game, so the video will be a little bit later. All right, so if the Leafs can get this win, this is a big, big step. We'll see you guys then.